Liam was born at 23 weeks. He was under a pound and he was given very little chances of surviving. Liam has chronic lung disease and he has an amputated leg, and also he has PKU, which is a metabolic condition, and we have to be so careful with him and his diet and with his breathing. Liam was isolated for 4 years in Crumlin Hospital, and because he had MRSA, he wasn't allowed out of his room and he wasn't allowed into the playroom or mix with other children. So he lived a very isolated life completely. And when he came home, he was afraid of the outside world. Every noise, little car, the sound of the car passing, we take everything for granted. But to Liam, it was a huge mountain to climb, and we just weren't able to bring him outside at all. This would mean the world to him, to have it. A garden for himself. We also have carers coming in 24 hours a day, and our home never feels like it's our home. And my husband was diagnosed with Pick's disease as well a year after Liam came home, so his progression in his illness has deteriorated so much that we just need a little space for ourselves. And this, we feel, Make-A-Wish has granted us that little private place in the garden for ourselves, for Liam to spend time with Sean, because we don't really think his time is limited, Sean's time is limited, and their time together is precious. And as a family, spending time together out in the garden, in the Wish Garden, will mean the world to us, because it's our space, our little time, and away from all the chaos of the house.
But even the way it's designed, I think it promotes Liam's independence, because his independence is such a huge part of him growing up, you know, and he has become so independent. He makes his own decisions. He doesn't even need help really getting up into like the swing that's out there. He is going to love every minute of the garden.
Make-A-Wish is a children's charity that grants wishes to children with life-threatening medical conditions between the ages of 3 and 17 years of age. Like Liam's wish today, you know, the effect of a wish is just immense. And it takes not only the child but the entire family away from the trauma they're living with. It helps them to forget the illness, it helps them to forget the treatment, the doctors. And what it does, as you will see with Liam's wish, is put a beaming smile across the child's face, and then amongst the family's faces, and then of course the wider community. So it's incredibly powerful, the impact of a wish.
My name is Pádraig Cuddy. We have an artificial grass business in Roscommon called Class Grass. So then we installed our 40mm artificial grass, which is really good for sensory for kids and stuff like that. We added in some colour, some purple, some yellow and some red for the corner where the train is. I was really thrilled to be involved with this because it's a tough situation. They're a marvellous family, and Class Grass is just delighted to be involved in the project.
I'm Nick Dawson, and I'm the owner of Dawsons Renovations. Myself and 5 volunteers put all the raised beds in one day, and then I came back and did a bit more, and we put the pergola in and the tunnel, and then I put the train in this morning, because you just see the smiles on these kids' faces. It's worth it. It absolutely 100%. I mean, little Liam here, he loves trains. I mean, he just loves them. And to see his face when he saw that train, that's enough, thank you. I have to say no more about it, it's wonderful.
My name is Michael Ryan. I have a landscape company. We're based in Currandulla, in just outside Galway City. We did all the planting. We supplied and planted all the shrubs and the hedging around there. When they got in contact with me, I just jumped on the bandwagon and said, absolutely, you know, I just said it's a fantastic idea for a great cause. And I came here and I met Liam, and it was just brilliant.
So I'm Tom Noonan from Chadwicks in Galway. We're part of the grafting group. When I read the story about Liam, I had to get involved and supply the material. So I'm delighted now, once I've seen what happened today, I'm delighted I got involved.
We get no government funding whatsoever. We never want to get to a stage where we have to refuse a wish because we don't have the funds. So a wish like Liam's, we wouldn't be able to do without the help and support of volunteers, of companies, of individuals who get behind us.
I cannot think of a more deserving little boy and a more deserving family, because they're so positive. There's a lot of things have hit them, and I think this is going to make huge changes for Liam and his family.